Hey, what's up? How's it going? Welcome back. Dungeons of the Obelisk. We're gonna play. We're gonna get some cool loot. It's gonna be a good time. It always changes my settings when it starts. Why does it do that? We want music. Twitch won't let us listen to any other music, so we have to listen to the game music or it pings us for everything. Hell yeah, it's spooky month. So let's collect these pumpkins. Oh, I already collected the pumpkins on this character. Shops. Okay, 2 hours. In 2 hours we can recollect all this good stuff. More astrolabes. Let's check our inventory. We don't have enough on this character yet to buy an artifact or a companion, and I'm not sure which one I want to go for whenever it comes time. I mean, rule of thumb is that Glimmer is probably the best all around, but I might just go for like Punky or Gordon. I'm not sure. Or we could do artifact first and just go for Mask, Goat, Unconquered Light. Wolf's Boon I think is still good. 15% double attack. What was I thinking when I made this? Anyways, oh, let's look at this bow compared to our current bow. Left shift to compare items. Oh, this bow is junk. Why do I have this in my inventory? We were trying to level up. Oh, we already hit level 10 on this, so we can't level up higher than that right now. Oh, whoops. If we're gonna grind, we're gonna do it right. So let's see. Let's look at the shop real quick. Well, let's use this Barsoom. 3 hours. And then let's check the shop. Goggles and sneaker grease. Which one do we need? Goggles and sneaker grease. We need licorice to make weird contraptions. It would be nice to have a weird contraption. We keep getting bows. This one has dodge, chance, and revitalize. Not the best. The bow that we found, the first bow we found, has 240 dex on it, boost to karma, and it has crit damage. And then the damage reduction is kind of worthless right now, but really high crit on a bow, we'll take it. Paragon 33 already. Should I assign? I'm gonna try to assign Paragon points. Actually, it doesn't really matter. It's probably better to just go as fast as we can and then assign them like when we're in town or whatever. Just to like optimize the baby Barsoom that we have active. It's only a couple seconds, it probably doesn't matter. Really hope that my webcam stays working tonight. I made some changes to my computer, so hopefully we shouldn't have the trouble that we did last stream. If it does, I might have to look at camera settings. Like on the camera itself. Maybe it's like going to sleep after 20 minutes or something. Alright, boss again. So I've been thinking about if it makes sense to do a game mode where dungeons get harder. So right now you hit level 10, then you unlock breaches, and breaches have difficulty modifiers. So like the first breach on normal is kind of like equivalent of level 10. And then it goes like 20, 30, 40, 50. So Titan's the equivalent of doing like level 50. I'm thinking about if we want to add like some difficulty modifiers to dungeons in some way to try and just add a little more content, I guess. I haven't like fully figured it out. It makes it, I mean, is it confusing to have like dungeons and breaches? I guess not really. Like if you hit level 10 and then it just like you unlocked dungeons, like I can't even remember the difficulties for breaches. It's normal, hard, superior, master, and titan. So like you beat level 10 dungeon and then you unlock hard dungeons on hard. That wouldn't be too bad, I guess. Got our first pumpkin head of the season. Is not very good. Let's rerun level 10. I know I'm currently using a pumpkin head. No, we're using a discarded crown with thorns. Oh, so actually, I thought it was on my other, I forgot I was on this character. This is my new character, Flygonchu, where he needs a good pumpkin head. Pumpkin head's good best in slot, but we're just using this for health and thorns and gold find. This one rolled really low. It actually rolled really low. I guess 120 is the lowest. I was thinking 150 was the lowest, but it is 120, I think. So we want to find a better pumpkin head than that before we switch off our crown. Might as well keep the gold find going. So the way it works is you naturally regenerate 10% of your mana pool every turn. So if you get a good pumpkin head with 10% mana regenerate on it, then you have 20% mana regenerate and you'll gain 20% of your mana pool per turn, which means you need half the karma to cast your spells. So you can actually take the points that you have in karma and put them into, you know, dexterity or something else, strength, something else more useful. So that actually makes Pumpkinhead really strong because it lets you redistribute your points to other stats. Another pumpkin head. Mana cost reduction. This one rolled pretty bad too. Pretty bad. A terrapin and another pumpkin head. We're getting terrible rolls. Oops. Should have just ran the dungeon again. But we went back to town. We were getting terrible rolls on these pumpkins. Yeah, there's like nothing good here. Let's Let's take a look real quick. Okay, we have all legendaries, so I don't think there's much reason to like look at other stuff. This is a 19.9 strength. 19.8. Okay, we can swap out that pipsqueak, I guess. And what are we using? A 197 on strength. Yeah, so none of these are worth keeping. Sewer troll. We are smoking sewer trolls pretty quick. I think the last time we played, we were doing hard on breaches. So hopefully we can get a little bit more items and move up. I haven't really been playing this character like off stream. So basically my streams is the only time I've played it, other than like logging in to grab the daily rewards and stuff. So this would be a good, like, how hard is it to get to Titan kind of thing. So right now we're on about 6 hours on this account. I mean, I guess we can look at the let's look real quick. Information. Time played 8 hours 45 minutes. So a little longer than I thought. We're about 9 hours. So I'm curious how long it'll take us like to get to Titan, do our first Titan clear, and like how long to get like our first artifact or accessory legendary. Out of energy already. Oh, too many astrolabes. Let's salvage our junk. Actually, let's check our companions. Let's check our artifacts. Let's make sure we're not getting rid of anything like really good. We are not. And let's run some breaches. So last time we were on hard, I think we would get stomped in superior. Let's see how we do on hard first. Guys, I'm gonna let this run. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, I'm back. Let's keep running. Nothing good from that boss, I guess. Paragon 37. We're climbing right up there. Okay, yeah, we're doing hard difficulty. We definitely can't handle the next one. Ooh, a crockhead. Skull of Cruiseran with crit chance on it. And item find. It's only 1.1% crit chance, but item find is good. How are we doing on gold? We got 5 million gold, which isn't a ton. I don't think it's worth... That skull is good, but it's not great. So it's probably worth waiting and seeing what else we get, because we don't necessarily need it right now. Like 1% crit's not gonna make much difference. I think we're getting health from our crown right now, so it would be like, I think 40-ish points. Yeah, there's 180 on that, and there's 220 on this, so we'd gain like almost 40 points of constitution if we re-rolled it. We'd be giving up 60% gold find and getting 24% item find and a little bit of crit chance. It would take us to 12% crit chance. I'm gonna wait before I spend the stuff to re-roll it. See what else we get. I'd rather, I think a good pumpkin head is probably better than a good skull. But we'll have to see. Ooh, a bang blade. Crit damage. We could definitely do with some more karma so that we could use our snipe attack more often. Let me just look at my character real quick. So it's 50 to barrage and 80 to snipe. You need like 800 karma to snipe every turn. Or 400 karma if you had a good pumpkin head. Let's just keep putting points in dexterity for now. We're getting a lot of drops. Not many of them are very good. Really poor protection of the hills right now. We got a hound, Paragon 38. %2 physical damage boost. Really the lowest possible roll on the major trait. 120 warped leather. we definitely have a bit of room to improve. If we could get, even if we had less, a little bit less strength, a little less dex. Actually, could we reroll like a strength item to karma? Actually, the thing to do, if we found we need to find a pumpkin head with karma, and then re-roll this to strength, or sorry, constitution, and then, I mean, we can re-roll it a bunch of different ways, but ultimately what we need is a really good pumpkin head. I need to like sit up straight whenever I'm streaming. I like to lean into the mic, and I think that makes it too I don't know. I think that makes my voice a little too loud actually in some of these. I was watching some of the videos from the last stream and kind of thought that my mic did not sound that good whenever I was close to it. Or I should say my voice didn't sound that good when I was close to the mic. Paragon 39. We're just running breaches as hard as we can. I'm gonna try to limit my amount of going back to town and sorting junk. Ooh, Fang of Cruiseran with health regenerate. That is worth keeping. Probably not worth using at the moment. Let's return to Topia. Sorter junk. Look, a new player. I'm not gonna scrap anything right now. I'm just gonna... We're gonna try to make our town trips quick. Although I would like to talk to this guy. Aron, you're on stream right now. He doesn't even know. He's a celebrity. Let's add him as a friend. He got a Memorial Eye really early. That's gonna help him a ton, actually, like early game. That's pretty funny. I didn't realize I had these. 4, that would be 1,200 crystals. We're not ready for Superior yet. So we really only need 4,800 crystals to get our first artifact or companion. It's always cool to see somebody new playing. It's exciting. Hopefully he likes the game. I'm gonna say, let me know if you need any help in the chat. See if I can help him with anything. Fighting the boss. Boss Croc. Caruzaran. Oh man, we about ate it right there. Paragon 40. I hate to say anything in case, but my webcam seems to be working a lot better than last stream. That's really good. I'm happy. Because I had to mess with it so much last stream. It was annoying. It kept like freezing like every 20 minutes or so. Rerun Breach on hard. All these turtles. Got him. I want to return to Topia. Let's see if that guy's still standing in town. Oh, he's gone. Salvage some junk. Oops. We should probably be still be checking just to see in case we can get a better pipsqueak. Although there's not much room for improvement. 3 points. Dex pipsqueak could help. Let's see what this does for us. Switches from, we go from 712 Dex to 604. Probably better to keep that on Dex. If we did this, it would let us barrage every turn. But would it save up? It would never save up any mana to snipe. Whereas with this, we go, well... I'm curious how this will work. Ton more mana. Let's put on our karma. What's our eye doing? Health. So we don't want to switch that off, but we could switch our pipsqueak to karma. Oh, he's up here. Let's see if we can still beat this breach with this setup, just out of curiosity, because this is going to let us barrage every turn, so it should be faster against trash, and then we'll have to see how it does against the boss. Oh, it is letting us stack up mana. Let's look at our information real quick. Oh, our mana regen is 13%, and we have 11.9 revitalize from the jar. So this is gonna let us snipe the boss a ton, I think. Because by the time we get to the boss, our mana is gonna be charged up. Hopefully full, and then we should be able to like knock out the trash in two or three moves and then snipe a bunch. Paragon 41. Yeah, our mana pool is full. As long as the boss doesn't like one-shot us, it's definitely a possibility, because we like halved our health. Alright, moment of truth. Let's like slow it down so we can see what's going on. He's got 2 elite frogs with him, so they are gonna be healing like crazy. Well, they've chosen to attack. Boom, okay. 1 frog down. We are gonna have to potion. Oh, we're dead. We are dead. Okay, so what we have learned is that this build, while powerful, needs more constitution. So could we switch? Let's switch to our constitution, Pipsqueak. And we'll try this one more time. And then if it doesn't work, we're going back to the crown in the Dex Pipsqueak. So we're doing the same thing. We've got our mana pool full-ish. We're reaching the boss. And now we should be able to snipe. Oh yeah. So the real problem was that he had all those elite frogs with him. Interesting. Now we do have a good pumpkin head. There's 11.7 mana regenerate on this pumpkin head. And it has health regen, which is pretty good early game. Let's return to town. I might equip this. I know we just shifted around to use this croc skull. Now we're gonna have more strength, right? But our mana regenerate is 24.7. So that means every turn, let's get my calculator out, 268 karma times 24.7, so 0.247, 66 mana per turn. We only need 50 to barrage, so if we can barrage every turn and we gain, yeah, this is gonna be good. And we didn't have much trouble with that low health. I know the boss got us that one time. But with this extra health regen, our survivability should go up. The goal is to do the 7 battles, and by the time we reach the boss, have full health and full mana. Yeah, we basically are maxed out on mana now. Okay, no elites with him. And then that lets us snipe him 3 times in a row and basically knock him out immediately. Let's return to Topia one more time. I have one more thought, which is to switch this pipsqueak. Oops. Companion. To not karma, back to dex. Okay. So now we have really low health, but we're going to be faster. We're going to have more good attacks. It shouldn't matter as much. So let's see. Oh, he's level 2 now. He got some good pants. Well, they got thorns, but good pants. Pumpkin season is so good. This, I don't think people realize how good the the pumpkin is. I think people in general underestimate how important karma is in this game, because we cut our health in half, but because we can use our skills more efficiently, it makes a huge difference. We're going so much faster now. We're one-shotting the trash, and if we don't, it's definitely 2 shots. Let's see how we do against some turtles. Yeah, we're still 2-shotting turtles, trash turtles. That elite frog took some hits, but he still didn't stand a chance. Yeah, that worked out good. Let's run it back. It feels a lot faster. Here's an elite turtle. He's gonna use up our mana on snipes, but it should be fine. Accept. Okay. Boss again. That was some double attack chance. That was nuts. Okay. Health regen on this sword. And thorns. The rest of the rolls are kind of bad. I did roll dex boost, but the major stat really low. I think we definitely improved our build. Good pumpkin head. And there's still room to improve, because although I think the health regen on this head is probably helping us more than we'd think. 4.6% health regen. Honestly, some lifesteal. We got 3% lifesteal from somewhere. Oh, our body has lifesteal. Yeah, this is going great. This is an improvement. So the strategy is health and karma. You want to be as low as possible. Not as low as possible, but as low as needed. So you want to be able to use your attacks often enough to be effective, and then once you get to that point, you don't need any more karma. And then you want your health to be high enough to take the hits from the boss and the elites, but once you can take those hits, you don't need it to be any higher. And then you want to put all the rest of your points in strength and dex. And dex is probably even more important than strength. But there is a balancing act. Wow, we like destroyed that boss before I even I looked at my phone for a second and I didn't even have time to see him get destroyed. Too many items. The health regen on this sword is very interesting. So snipe does 7,500 damage, whereas strike does 2.8 thousand. I don't know why I'm reading that. 2,800, 7,500. Yeah, I don't think this sword is worth saving either. I do think, however, we should assign our Paragon points, and we should take a look at the wardrobe for a chance. Actually, what is in the shop? I want to save my crystals and not buy any armor too soon, but bubblegum knight armor is tempting. Or like the regular townsfolk clothes. Look at this. Look how cool this is. I mean, I'm a dev, so I shouldn't have to pay for my own cosmetics. I think... Actually, let's do hide headgear. And then let's pick... Okay, hide headgear still does not work properly in town. My drink is empty. Interesting. I have to remember that even though we have a sword cosmetically equipped, that we are using the bow. We're almost out of astrolabes. We have more in our inventory, but I'm trying to think, like, what is the most efficient use of our time? And that right now is probably to run challenges. I'm thinking that we run either rats or mows. Do we want boots or pants? Because ultimately our goal should be to get some champion items, and I'm thinking boots, the crimson boots might be the best to go for first. Although rat wranglers are really cool too. I think actually, I think pants. I think we're gonna start fighting rats. We're just gonna spend as much energy fighting rats as we can, see how high we can get, and that starts giving us a chance at the 3 sword set and a chance at the rat wranglers, and it'll be more efficient because they're gonna go really fast with this build, I think. Let's finish our breach runs though first. So this should be our last one. Yeah, we're down to zero astrolabes now. We could check with the jeweler and see if we have some more, but awesome. All right, our last croc for a bit. Drop something good. Awesome. The lowest possible roll on the major trait for these. 120 strength, block chance, boost to con. Okay, they're cool because it's a new item, but they rolled really bad. So let's salvage junk. First assign Paragon points. Let's take a look at our artifacts, see if we got any good artifacts, any good companions. This is an improvement. So we went from 742 to 753 with that pipsqueak. Now we have pretty good all around pipsqueaks. You know what? I want this. This is my cat rad. Why shouldn't I have him in the game? We should at least have him as a cosmetic. All right, let's switch screens so you can't see me. Let me go. I need to make some changes here. Actually, make some purchases, I mean. Then I'm gonna have to, actually, I'm gonna have to close the game real quick and then reload it. So the music's gonna stop for a second, and let me find what I'm looking for here. Just a minute, guys. Please bear with. Now I'm loading the game back up. And then I'm gonna grab Rad using my dev powers. Why does this have just like the logo? Cool. Oops, here we go. All right, back to this. Oh, look, Aron bought this dude's awesome. Did he actually buy the armor? Did he actually like go in the shop and buy the $4.99 battle armor? Hell yeah, what a cool dude. I somehow got a rad with no stats. But that's okay, because now we can have him equipped and just use the pipsqueak stats. And we're gonna lock him. All right. Oh, and we said we were going to run challenges now. So let's run some rat challenges. Fast and the Furriest. And I think we're gonna have to spend some like energy potions and stuff, but let's just see how we do first. Heck yeah. Next level. I think we're like double attacking a bunch. Out of energy. Turn to Topia. And let us use some energy potions. So we have all these zap packs. We might as well open them. Now we have 72 energy drinks. We might as well. No, I want to save these to make what's it called? Weird contraptions. Let's just check the shop real quick again. Oh wait, we gotta spend our energy drinks. Okay. How many do we want? 10. If we use 10, that's 200. That's 20 runs. So let's use. I don't want to spend all of it yet. So let's do 40. 40 drinks. Oh wait, that's 80 runs. So actually, let's do 20 and now be 40 runs. $400 energy. Heck yeah. Guys, I'll be right back. If anybody's watching, we're gonna have to I gotta take a quick break. I gotta go help with the groceries. So let's just hang out in town. There's R1 again. Let's, yeah, I'm just gonna hang out here for a second. We're gonna be right back and give me like 5-10 minutes. Sorry about that. I'm back. I hope that wasn't too long. I hope I didn't miss anybody showing up. Actually, hold on. I have to blow my... I will be right back as this loads. Alright, I'm really back this time. Alright, let's run some freaking rat challenges. Ooh, a daily login of an experience potion. Heck yeah. That means the day is reset, so that means it is time to talk to Pumpkinhead. Spooky month. And we can grab the pumpkins from around town. Zap energy, candy. What's in this one? Another zap energy candy. And an adventurer shirt. Hell yeah. All right, let us run challenges. We're gonna see how far we can get, and we're also going to just try to get, we just want to drop champion stuff. We want champion recipe for the Wranglers, and then once we have that, then we just need some rat puke. Oops, I just hit the rerun. We want to climb. We want to see how far we can get on these leaderboards right now. Pumpkinhead. And a bang blade. Next level. Guys, we're doing it. Ooh, a canopic jar. Thorns and crit chance. Next level, 18. Level 47. Paragon 47, I should say. Man, with the challenges and how fast they go, like you never really get to listen to the music in them. Like by the time the song starts, it's like over. Oh, they're starting to get faster. Next level, 22. $23. A bow with lifesteal on it? This might be an improvement. Let's return to town, look at this bow real quick. Cause lifesteal, pretty good. So we'd be giving up crit chance, but we would gain lifesteal and crit damage. Our current one is a little more dex. 4.7 lifesteal though is really good. $7.7 total lifesteal and some health regen. This might make us. I did that thing where it made our items little. That was weird. All right, back to rats. 24. Another pumpkin head. This pumpkin head rolled crit chance. Next level. I forgot what I was clicking for a second. We're climbing up there. This Pumpkinhead rolled lifesteal too. I might actually... I don't know how much lifesteal we need, but it could be good. Excuse me. The rats are starting to get a little bit faster. Every once in a while, like the elites and stuff get a few hits in on me. Dodge chance. .4% crit chance on this bow. Our current one might be better. Our first three-sword style headpiece. Next level. $34. We're climbing up higher than I thought we'd be able to, actually. Alright, we're climbing right up. Level 36. Barrier and a blade of end, crit chance, physical damage boost, area damage chance. Apparently I can't say that I'm live on Twitch in the chat on the game. That's weird. Up to level 38. $51. Interesting. I like clicked that Paragon level up before it was done playing or something. It was like half on the screen. Level 40. to level 42. Oh, we're starting to get pretty low on health. We might die. Oh no, we're dead. 42 apparently is our limit. Oh, we have to get to 54 to get on the leaderboards. Well, we're gonna do 32 and we're gonna farm here for a little bit. Just listen to the music for a second. I feel like this song always gets cut off like at that first drop bit. Oh man, it like really kicks in. I like this jam. I can't remember what song this is. Alright, let's rerun. I wish you could see what your energy was while you were doing challenges. Spoiler alert, in the world chat, we got a Destiny. With mana cost reduction, double mana cost reduction, and really low major trait. Okay. I was excited for a minute there. Pristine pumpkin head with mana cost reduction. A barrier. Man, we are getting the low rolls on our major traits for like every item. Okay, we just burnt through 40 runs really fast. Challenges are very, very fast to do. Wow. All right, we will sort this junk later. Forgot what I was doing. How much time do we have left on this Barseem? 12 minutes? Let's do 20 more rat challenges, and then we'll see where we're at. We'll know like immediately when our Barseem ends because it's our movement speed will drop. A wolf with a little bit of crit chance, just a little bit. Just a little treat for you, a crit chance on your wolf. Every once in a while, one of these groups of rats is just really fast for some reason. Hell yeah. We're smashing so many zombie rats. Ooh, a troll piercer? Once again, very low on the major trade. I don't know what's up with that. Just bad luck today. Might have the whole set here pretty soon, though. Just trying to run as many of these as we can before our Barsoom runs out. Just smashing rats until we get some pants. That's the goal. We're going 56. Why did I choose to do rat challenges first? The main reason is because the champion item from this area looks cool. It's like a pair of jeans, and it's probably my favorite like looking item in the game, just like a pair of punk rock jeans. I don't want those for my character. Alright, we're out of energy. Let's return to Topia, see how much we have left on this buff. Oh, it's gone. I wonder if we had stayed in challenges, if we would have kept the buff. Got 11 Paragon points to assign. 795 on... We have such high strength. We could probably put some strength into dexterity now. We could maybe reroll our feet into dexterity. That might actually help us push a little further in the challenges. I think we can do it now. Let's go to our inventory. Let's have one more energy drink. We're just gonna use one. That'll give us 2 runs. We're gonna go to the blacksmith and reforge our feet to dexterity. And then we're gonna go into challenges. We're gonna go to the one that we died on. And we're gonna see if we can beat it now. You can tell we're not hitting as hard. Okay, let's try 43. Oh yeah. Alright, let's return to Topia. So I've been streaming for about 3 hours. I know I took that break to bring in groceries. Should we sort our junk? I'm gonna be honest, I don't feel like sorting junk right now. So I think I'm just gonna sort this junk next time. Now I'm looking at it. Yeah, we'll deal with all this junk later, and it really truly is junk. And thanks for creeping. Thanks for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube later, Dungeons of the Obelisk available now on Steam. See you later, guys.